Good evening and welcome to Weho Sports. My name is Raul Alonso and I'm your host. Tonight we have a very exciting show. We're going to be talking about Whitney's funeral. We're going to be talking about Magic Johnson getting his own TV network. We're also going to be talking about the Lambda basketball team and some big record that some of the guests that I have here broke. And we're also going to talk about some of our local teams. And of course, we're going to talk about Kobe Bryant's run and Lynn from the New York Knicks creating problems with ESPN and getting people fired. So live from West Hollywood is Weho Sports!
Let's come on.
We have three wonderful guests today from the Lambda basketball team. Let me introduce all of them. First, to my right, we have
Jermaine Johnson.
And then to my left, we have
DJ.
And
Brian Turner.
welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Thank you for
having
coming.
us.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I am Jermaine Johnson. I'm filling in this weekend as the lovely co-host.
Thank you
And,
for doing that.
Thank you, anytime. So this week we're gonna talk about you guys setting a record in Lambda basketball, going 10-0, and that hasn't been done from what I'm known for the last 10 years. I know a team came close in 2010. In 2008, and I was a part of that team, going 8-0 before they got their first loss.
So,
You know, it's glad to see 4 years later someone was able to beat that record and go 10-0. So I'm very proud of you guys. Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations,
you. Thank
guys.
you. Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
So,
We worked hard to get it.
I'm pretty sure you did. I don't know how hard, but we'll see.
Obviously harder than y'all.
We're on it.
What was y'all, 81?
8-0. See.
so,
Don't say that.
so tell us a little bit about yourself and what made you join the Lambda basketball league.
Well, I just moved out here, I've been here almost a year. And I met Brian, of course.
Uh-huh.
And he told me about it. And I went and tried out. I played with Jermaine
Yes,
first.
you did.
And we were schooling people.
At the Clippers practice, Clippers Park.
Yeah.
Clippers
First
practice
time
stadium.
hooping with him.
Yeah.
And we was having fun then. He told me about Lambda. I tried out. And they had the little draft party, and I went, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And I've been playing, and somehow we ended up on the same team, and we've been playing.
So has it been all that you expected to be?
But yes, and that and more.
Anymore?
Because I didn't know really how it was going to be with all the people or whatnot.
So, what would you tell our viewers out there that do not know that there's such a gay league for them to go and join?
I would
You
say
know?
come play. It's real fun. You meet people from all different types of background or whatnot. And it'll open your eyes, and you will really have a good time and play the love of basketball.
Have you ever imagined yourself playing in a professional gay basketball league? Have you ever thought that was possible?
No, to tell you the truth, I didn't know about it till I moved out here.
Okay.
And once I moved out here, I heard about it, and I'm glad I did.
Well, you know, there in Los Angeles, there's over 250 gay teams of everything, from basketball, soccer,
Football,
softball, tennis, you name it.
Worldwide.
They're out here.
I didn't know that.
So, what about you, Brian? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I started 3 years ago. The first team I asked to play with was the Dream. And, of course, they told me no. So I then joined a team called the Long Beach Nightmares. And we went to Boston, and we went 3-0 the first day. And we won the whole thing. My first tournament ever played in, won the whole thing impressively, which is really good.
And before he finishes, I would like to say that LA Metro is a spinoff off the LA Dream. But go ahead.
And so we came back to LA, of course, and then the Jermaine and Aaron Batts, who was the other captain of the team, came to me and was like, they made a big mistake by not seeing me play first and just casting me off as I wasn't good or anything like that. So then they asked me to play with the Dream, and then the whole team left. So I kind of feel like it was my fault. I was kind of responsible for it. So the whole team left. Then we had to get a new team. We went to San Francisco. We played. We made it to the championship. Lost by 6. Then I got kicked off. Again? I got kicked off the Dream just because we didn't really see eye to eye on a lot of different views and everything. So it was kind of a transition point. I joined Team United. We did pretty good. We made it to the semifinals like 2 times in a row. Then I came back to the Dream, and we just went to Vegas and made it to the championship and lost by 6. So, like, playing in league, being 10-0, it kind of put the whole spectrum of now knowing what I need to do to help my team win and what I need my teammates to do to help me to help the team win. Being 10-0 was one of the hardest things I think we did this year, just because each game builds more. Once we got to 5, it was like, now we need 6. Once we got to 6, we need 7. And winning our 10th game straight was by far the hardest thing and the worst game we played all league.
Well, it's always the hardest.
It is.
Because everybody is aiming at you, and everybody wants to knock you down.
It's like everybody in the gym was wanting us to lose.
Yeah.
And then now it's going back through. Now it's like we played in the league, we beat every team twice. Now we have to go into playoffs and win whoever we play for a third time.
What happens if you lose on playoffs?
You win or go home.
You win or go home.
I would hate to lose on
and for
playoffs
me,
after
and I
going
can-
10-0.
and I can-
That's
Lose
just
that one game and have
Exactly.
to go home.
So
And for me, winning 3 championships in Lambda back-to-back, I know how that is.
I mean, and and it's funny that he said that. Like last year, being in this league, I started off 0. We went 0-4. Our first 4 games we lost. After that, we came back, never lost again, and won the championship. So being on that pace to be able to not only get 3 in a row, but surpass Jermaine and get 4, 5, 6, I know that I can do that.
So what is your motivation? What's going to take you to that level to make sure that you can bring home that championship? How is your mind going to be set?
My
when you walk
mind is
into the
set
gym this
to
Friday?
walk into the gym and let all the stuff that's
Negativity.
off the court, negative stuff. I know it's a lot of people that think like I have a bad attitude, this and that, but the reason why they think that is because I perfected my craft. Like when you see Kobe play, you don't see him take games off. You see him play as hard as he can play every game, no matter what. He make unbelievable shots. He make mistakes, but he plays through it, and he is the greatest player to
So
me
would you say that
in the
you're
NBA.
one of the leaders of this team?
Yes, I am
Like
one of the
on
leaders
10-0?
in this team.
So do you feel that you carry all the burden on you?
I feel like I carry all the burdens so much more because, like, we have players on our team that some of them don't pass the ball. And with me, I have to be the equalizer. Like, I have to pass the ball, and I have to score, and I have to play defense. And, all my teammates play great defense, and everyone accept their roles, but it's really hard. It's
I'm glad
really
that you
hard.
say, I'm
That's
glad
it.
to cut you off.
Point.
And I'm glad that you say they accept their roles. And what have you learned from playing on the Dream that's taking you on this league team to accept your roles? Because you're known in the league as a hothead. So how can you bring? And I mean, you're proving people wrong by going 10-0. Like it hasn't been done. So what can you bring?
With playing in this league and playing on the Dream, it kind of like set me up to be in this position right now. Like everyone hates the Dream. Either you with us or you against us. That's how they see it, and that's how everyone sees it. And they also call us Dreamer. Like,
well, they want to kill the dream. Ain't that what
Right.
it is? They want to kill the
but
dream. So
every time we play, every time we step on the floor, wherever we are, everyone's there. I don't see that for, you
Everyone's
know, the
watching.
Blind Side, the LA Metro. And it's no disrespect to them because I love each person from LA basketball just equally. But it's just, you always want to surround yourself by the best. And
True.
even though I'm hot-headed, I know I'm one of the top players. So you want to surround yourself with, you know, people that can play.
I have been present while you were playing a few seasons ago, and you were in one of the worst
So
teams,
passionate.
and you were
Yeah.
so passionate, and
Yeah.
you were so
So driven.
frustrated when I
I
was
love to.
there.
I'm not gonna
and
sit here
it's
and
a big
lie.
change.
Yeah.
I hate to lose.
We have grown up. We can see. In the last 3 years, we have seen the improvement.
I hate
we
to
can
lose.
definitely say we
I don't
seen
care
the
if I'm playing a
And-
2-year-old. Like
Yeah.
I gotta win.
And
Very
I,
competitive.
and I love
The
those.
will to
those-
win in you is just wow.
I love those orange shoes that you have. In fact, I went to Facebook and I took a couple pictures
did?
of you and then you, and I put them in a clip, and
Yeah.
we're gonna show it whenever our director gets it. But it's just a couple pictures that I took from Facebook.
Mhm.
I didn't took any of yours because I didn't. Somebody did not send me your name, so
Get it.
We don't know who that person is,
I'm
right.
not gonna mention names, but he's sitting to my right.
I'm about to probably a couple co-hosts.
Well, we want to say congratulations to
Yeah.
you guys and we wish you guys all the best and
Thank
hopefully
you.
you guys can come back with a champion.
Thank
Oh,
you.
we plan
We
on-
plan on
yeah.
coming back
Well,
with it.
good
And,
luck.
Thank you.
We'll probably go and film the playoffs. So
I would
that,
definitely
so
love
our
that.
viewers can get to
All
see
right.
you guys.
You know,
in
well, we
action
have
and
this
stuff.
week off because
Because-
we were the number 1
So
seed.
you got a
Uh-huh.
bye.
So we don't play
How
this
you
week.
gonna maintain focus so that you can continue that same intensity that you had in these 10 games?
Well, I play every day. Me and DJ work out every day. Eric plays quite a few days a week. So it's just coming now. The 10-0 is whatever. That means nothing now. Now
it's
it's
0-0.
now it's 0-0
now
and
it's
we need
nice that you
we need 2
okay.
games.
We're showing the pictures now. Everybody in the phone, that's just. See those shoes?
I love those. I love
There
those.
you are, right there.
Yeah, all right.
That was
The legacy is alive. A lot of pressure on you, huh?
I had to take some. You guys had some beautiful pictures there, and
Thank
I
you. Thank
so
you.
thank you for allowing us
Well,
to
yeah,
show our viewers a
anytime.
little bit of what you
Anytime.
guys. Moving right along,
Yes.
because you know. we
Yeah,
can talk sports, so,
exactly. Okay.
Let's talk about our girl.
Oh
come
my
on, in
God.
the funeral. Come on, talk to me.
It was
For me, I
Praise for
feel like it's. I'm a Christian, so I'm used to that type of service. I go to church every Sunday, and that's how the atmosphere is. To me, it felt like that's how I wanted my funeral to be. And people don't talk about that. You don't talk
You
about
want the
death like
golden
that.
casket too?
Hello.
that
Well, I
platinum.
just
More
wanted
like golden
Yeah.
silver. More like golden silver.
Okay.
For me, it was
Yeah.
for me it was really touching. It was really heartfelt. It really hit home as far as like you just think about the different generations she touched from her era to the new era,
And you're right about that.
and you know it hit home. My mom, everyone watched it.
You can relate to her. And then, but from
And-
us sitting next to them, there's an age difference. We're like 10 years to them.
Hey. Wait,
Hey.
I'm only
Let's just
18.
be honest.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
just
only
be honest.
18,
It kinda-
but times 4.
Everyone can relate to her.
And another reason
We
why
all
it
can
touched
relate to
home
her.
is when I used to play at my high school and in college. Every time we listened to the national anthem, it was Whitney Houston.
Nobody.
And it's still nobody that ever done it. Or
Not ever.
it was so just like playing and just like it was like a whatever like
No,
for
because
her.
at the moment we were on ward and all of that stuff, and
Yeah.
it made it so much special, you
Yeah.
know, and it really hit home.
We all came
You know,
together
and
for
it
that
all
one.
came to-
For that
for that-
3 minutes,
right.
we all came together and put all our differences
But
aside.
Look, I'm getting
the goosebumps. We're getting goosebumps. Yeah,
She
just
hit-
thinking about that, it takes
she
you
hit-
back to '92.
Yeah,
She hit every
Wow.
note.
Yeah.
She hit every note perfectly.
Yeah.
She was nice. She was beautiful on it. It was just nothing that she did wrong.
What is
And
the one memory of Whitney Houston that you will remember at all times?
the one? The one memory I will remember of Whitney is when she came out with $1 Million Bill. We had a tournament in Boston, and
We were in New Jersey when that came out.
we drove from New Jersey to Boston, and that was like our theme song. And everybody, I remember at one point, everybody in the car was asleep, and that song came on the radio, and everybody just woke up and was just singing along. Like, and it was just one of those things. Like, it was like it just touched me. It was like that's the one thing I can always remember about Whitney Houston.
Those are great memories. So, moving right along, because we only got 13 minutes. Let's talk about our own gay soccer team. They're having a meeting this Sunday on Fiesta Cantina down the street here. A round picture, that's Lambda basketball, but we're talking about the soccer team. But this is live TV,
it's
so
okay.
anything goes. So they're having their meeting so they can discuss what they're going to do in registration to go to this World Cup tournament in Mexico on July, at the beginning of July. So that is going on with them. And then we have...
I look forward to all the fundraisers.
And one thing I can say is, like, I know everyone's out there listening, like, with gay sports, like, we would much appreciate it, whether it's soccer, basketball, anything.
Wrestling.
Like, come out and support our fundraisers. Like, please come out and support. Look us up on the websites. Come out, support everything that we do, because you're only helping us get further along in the sports world of, you know what I'm saying, the stereotypes like gays can't play anything.
And I think all the bars and everything is jumping into them.
And like I would like to enter, put out our invitation to the LA soccer team.
If you need our help
from the LA Dream, we'll be more than glad to help you guys out. So please reach out to us at ladreambasketball.org, and we would definitely help you guys put fundraisers together. We're rooting for you guys. Please come home with that World Cup. Represent LA. Please represent
I know they
LA.
did it a couple years
ago. We want to see them do it again. Exactly. Do it again. In Mexico City, like, please. Yeah, like, I would love to go. I hear that you might be going. Like, I be your co-host?
Yeah. We're going to film and
I would love to go. Maybe a little boyfriend bag?
Yeah, you could. We'll put him in the suitcase and stuff.
Get him through customs.
Yeah, to customs.
We got it.
We just tell him to say he's a U.S. citizen and he'll be fine. Moving right along, we're going to talk about Glaza, which is the biggest softball league in Los Angeles. They got over 50 teams, and the women division is hosting a membership clinic February 26th and March 4th at the Glendale Complex Sports. So from 10 to 12, and the men division, there's 3 teams. They're still looking for players. So if there's anybody out there that want to join,
that's interesting. Well, where could they go to get information on that?
They can go to glaza.org or .com to get any information, and they play every Saturday and Sunday. They have different divisions, so even if you don't know how to play and you want to come out,
you recommend someone to come
team, and they will teach you how to play and
with your talent, on your level.
They will work with your level, and
I like that.
It's more or less like what you guys do on basketball. That you guys mix match the teams.
Exactly. I have little workshops, and we help people get their game level onto our team.
And what it does is, like, even whatever sport you play, don't feel like you can't go out and play and participate, because I know me, like, I'm one of the people, like, you can come to and I'll help you and give you different pointers and try to get you to the level where I am. So I know in softball, wrestling, and soccer, they'll do the same thing to you. It's just getting the support, like,
and game sports is so much more competitive. Like,
it really is. It means so much more.
It does.
We be going in.
It means so much more. Whatever sport you play.
Yeah.
But I think also we are more cohesive with each other when it comes down to that.
Exactly.
We try
are.
to support
We support each other. We come together. And that's what I like about the gay games. Everyone comes to, like, if we play basketball, we go to the football field, the soccer field, the tennis field, track and field. And, we were talking about joining the track and field team to get a little relay team going. And,
you will win.
You will see that in the gay games in Cleveland, Ohio.
When we went
in
to
2013, we're going to bring home the gold medals for the 4x1 and 4x4. So come on out and support that.
When we went to Australia, there was a gentleman that was running about 70 years old, and he got the gold medal. They had people that old running in the gay Olympics, where you don't see those things in the Australian Olympics or anything like that.
I love that.
But we're also going to talk a little bit about the LA Blades, and that's our own hockey team. And they're playing on February 25th after the Kings play the Chicago Blackhawks.
At the Staples Center?
They play
Wow.
after the Kings at Staples Center. That's where they play, and they
Wow.
practice at Glacier Garden Ice Arena in Lakewood.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
that's where that's at.
But they get to play. How cool is that?
Oh
you
my
get
God,
to play in
that
the
is
professional stadium.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm so
Oh,
proud
you
for you. I'm
could've
so
did
happy
that.
for you.
And,
Like, that is so amazing.
They still have some
Congratulations.
tickets, so if you guys want to go and support them, they have
Definitely.
tickets in a special area just for them, and then you can stay after to see them and stuff. So Weho Sport has been invited to cover the event.
Oh, that'll be amazing.
You
I
know.
can't wait to see that.
I know.
I would love to be a part of that.
Let's talk about Magic.
Oh, I know. Let's talk about
Tell me.
Magic. So I hear Magic Johnson is trying to be the next Oprah. He's gonna, who doesn't want to be the next Oprah? He's about to look forward to launching his own TV network.
Mm-hmm.
What is it gonna have on there? We don't know too much about that yet, but I'm very proud of him.
Well,
It's gonna be interesting.
what I read is said that he's trying to make this like MTV or TV1. And
Yeah, like TV. Yeah.
Right, and
Like
he wants.
videos, reruns of old basketball games. Like if the Clippers were on TNT Thursday night, he'll show it that Friday night.
I'm not too sure if he's gonna
Yeah.
go that
I
route.
think-
What he says is that he wants to help African Americans.
He's an
to
entrepreneur.
get into this kind of
Network.
business.
He's an
because
entrepreneur,
he feels
and
that
he's
there
gonna-
is not
he's-
enough representation.
It's going to be successful.
So-
Well, all I
Everything
have
that he
to say-
does
I
has
think-
been successful so far.
Exactly.
24-hour fitnesses,
And
Starbucks,
Friday.
the Los Angeles
He got-
Lakers he's
yeah.
part of.
Got his
So
own
everything
bar.
that he does is
Well, I'll
it's
just say
successful.
this,
so.
Magic. We have a show called The Fab Five coming out. If you want to
Yeah.
show our reruns on, holla at your girl. you know,
But you know,
recycle black dollars.
he's such a big mogul that he just made a multi-million-dollar investment
did.
to become a chairman of Vibe Holding, the New York parents company of Vibe magazine,
Yeah,
and the Soul Train dance series.
yeah. And he's
Uh,
also a spokesperson for
Sure.
American Express. American
and,
Express.
and let's don't
And
forget,
the LA Dodgers.
he
yeah.
is going into the LA Dodgers, or he's trying to.
Right.
And he's also trying to bring a NFL team to LA, downtown. next
Which
to
is
Staples
good.
Center.
Which is good. It provides more jobs
more-
for our community.
for
and
the
we need
community.
it.
Really.
Only thing is the traffic.
I know. Can you imagine them putting an NFL team right next to the Staples Center?
It's gonna be
the
great.
101, the
And the
10,
yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
110.
Be jam-packed.
It's
To
over.
me, I think it's stupid.
Over.
What do you think? To me, I think it's stupid to make a new stadium when you already have
Exactly.
one that you can go
Well,
up
well,
and
what
remodel.
stadium?
What
What
you,
stadium
we
is
have to
that?
rival.
Coliseum.
We have to
You can remodel the
no.
Coliseum.
No, we have to
Oh,
rival.
come
We have to
on.
rival. We have to rival New York. We have. We're
Yes.
LA.
Come on
This
now.
is
Come
like
on,
It's
that's
so
what
outdated.
To
It's
me-
so outdated.
To me, that's a waste of
Money.
taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
You think it's a
You know?
waste of money, but look how many jobs that would bring to our community for
Exactly.
people that's
Have
not
you
working.
seen the
in
Coliseum
construction.
of the stadium?
The Coliseum will do
Have you
The
guys seen the
Coliseum
blueprint of that
won't do
building?
it.
That
They
building
would have
was
to-
amazing.
They would have
I
to
just
tear
don't
the
know.
Coliseum
I
down
love
and
it.
then
I just
rebuild
don't
it, which
agree.
would take longer. Then that will put USC somewhere else, and that's more
But
money
look,
to move a
them
team
just
somewhere else.
advertising it. They're starting to bring subways down there. They have a new
And-
subway
and
line
that's
opening
part
up
of-
this summer.
that's part of
It's
the
already
better
opening up
business
new
of
avenues.
LA.
Just them talking
Yeah.
about it.
I
People
just-
are getting on
To
board.
me,
I
that's
think
I'm
it's
with
a
you on
great
that.
To me,
It's
that's
like a waste
yeah.
of money.
I mean,
I
but if
think
no
it's
one
just-
lived in LA, they wouldn't understand it.
And you
Like,
remember,
he's
like,
from Memphis, so he doesn't
like
understand
10
our
years ago,
LA.
let's be honest,
Hey.
by 5 o'clock every
Uh-huh.
night, downtown
Town
will
would
be
be
a
dead.
ghost town.
Well,
Especially on a Friday
What the
night.
Staples Center,
no
the
one will be
Ritz
down there
Carlton, the
until that
Nokia
Monday.
Theater
Who-
Live.
who is-
So,
We
who-
need a
We
football
need it.
team
but
downtown.
who is
We
bringing
need it.
downtown up? Who?
we are.
We
The
are.
gay
We are.
community is
We
bringing
are. So we need a
downtown
gay
up.
club out there immediately. Gay sports
Oh no,
bar,
there's
club, bar.
for your information, there's 3 or 4
Really?
gay bars
I didn't know
downtown
that.
already.
I
There's
didn't
a lot
know
of gay
that.
We're
stuff
talking
going
about
on.
a club.
Yeah, check out on the
We're talking about a
Oh,
You're
yeah.
club.
missing a lot of
Okay.
stuff. There's
Oh.
a lot of gay stuff going down.
Really?
we're
I
talking
didn't
about
think
a
there was
club.
nothing out there.
We're talking about a club where you can go.
Well, you
Yeah,
got
there's,
gay.
there's,
He said there is.
there is.
I've only heard of the bars. I haven't.
I haven't heard of
There's-
anything.
there's
I've been
stuff
to like
that-
2 or 3 of the bars.
People,
Which one is it?
people
I haven't
even
heard none about it.
put parties on their lofts.
Wow.
They
Well,
charge
I would
people
definitely look.
$5 or whatever, and they do parties there.
I
so,
would look into that.
That's
But,
what we
uh,
show.
yeah.
We're there.
Let's talk about Jeremy Lin.
Again,
Jeremy,
the overnight sensation.
The overnight sensation and the comment that ESPN made, which I hate to repeat, but I have to repeat it, is they call them chink in the armor. And that's what got them fired.
Wow. I mean, you
the
know
writer and
I think that they shouldn't have been fired. I mean, look how many different names that they come out with for all the other athletes. So it's just a nickname. In the Jeremy Lin saga, I mean, what if it ends tomorrow? What if it ends tonight? Like, I mean, you see the last game, he had 9 turnovers.
Yeah.
They lost.
Well, that has a lot to do with Carmelo being back. That was always
Carmelo
in the air.
And then
What's
you
gonna
had
happen when Carmelo
the
comes
ball.
back?
So
and two more. And
They
they
already knew that.
They still have 2 more stars out. So Jeremy Lin's time, not only his time, but his shot percentage is going down.
Well, the thing with him now is, how is he gonna work with Carmelo Anthony? That's the whole bottom line.
But see, the thing of it is,
not only
no, Carmelo is the star.
He is the franchise.
He
No,
is
he's not
the
the star.
franchise.
He's the franchise.
Carmelo's the franchise.
Carmelo is on his way to be in the back burner.
Yeah.
Because Lin is gonna bring
Lynn's gonna
mass
He's
of
gonna
money
bring
to the United.
He's gonna
Carmelo
bring mass
Anthony,
of
if
money.
he doesn't watch it, he'll be out of there.
But who do you think? Who do you think at the
yeah.
end of the day they're gonna come see play? I'm sorry, I
Jeremy
mean, it's
Lin.
nothing
Right,
against
Jeremy
Jeremy
Lin.
Lin.
Jersey is no way more than Carmelo Anthony.
Okay, let's take for instance. Let's take for instance the Clippers got Chris Paul. The Clippers got all the other players. Carmelo, the Clippers are like.
Why not a
Jermaine.
trend?
But you're talking about sagas. We're talking about production and we're talking about winning.
Jamie Lin gonna do this.
We're talking about production and
What has
winning.
Carmelo Anthony done, sweetie?
He's done something
for the last 6 years.
He's done something that Jeremy Lin hasn't accomplished.
don't know that
He
yet.
has a ring in college.
We don't know that yet.
Do you have one?
But-
I don't think so. Does
but
Jeremy
he-
Lin have
but
one?
he-
I don't think so. I'm just being honest. He's
But
came
he-
into this league. He's made a definite impact. Jeremy Lin has been in the league for how long now?
He's on the bench.
We're just hearing about his name because Carmelo went down, Baron Davis went down, and Stoudemire
But
went down.
sometimes that's all
So
That's all it takes.
Sometimes
That's
you
all
gotta
it
be
takes.
You gotta be prepared for when that calling comes in.
When that call comes in,
You
gotta be
gotta
ready
be
to
ready
suit
to
He
up.
was on his way
And-
out.
and-
Now all of a
and now
sudden
he's on his way out.
Now he's the way
he
in,
made a
and then
couple of
Carmelo's on his
baskets.
way out.
Right.
Okay,
Bottom line.
you asked me this. Answer me this. At the end of this year, you let me know where Jeremy Lin stands. Because right
be
now,
in
a big fat contract.
at the end of the day, who's still number 1 in the NBA?
Still gonna be there.
Who's still number 1
yeah,
in
no,
the
no.
Well, you
NBA?
know what? We'll talk
still
about
number
this
one in
again
the
later
NBA?
in the playoffs. Well, let's talk. Since we're talking about NBA,
Who's
we
still
have
number one in the
All-Star
NBA?
weekends coming up this weekend.
Yes,
Well, they
we
wanted
do.
Lin to go in
Exactly.
the stars. You
They
know?
wanted
Yeah.
Lin to go, but is he?
But
No.
we have
Kobe
we have
there?
the trading deadline coming up this Monday. What do you
Kobe.
think our national LA teams need to do? The Clippers and the Lakers
Well,
need
well,
to do.
no
to get to the
disrespect.
Western Finals.
No disrespect to the Clippers, but Lakers will always be number 1, and we just need to recruit Dwight Howard, and we'll be fine. I'm not a Clipper fan. I won't be a Clipper fan.
Thank you guys for being here with me today. I hope you guys come back again and we do this again.
It was so much
hopefully in the
fun.
playoffs.
Yeah.
And to all of you in La La Land, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week, same time, same
That's
channel.
right. Good night.
Good
Thanks
night.
for having us.
Bye.
Yeah.